Udemy, not Udemy. Udemy, not Udemy. Should you, shouldn't you? If you've been considering using Udemy as a platform for your course, hang around, let's discuss the pros and cons. Hi, I'm Sam Norberg and welcome to this week's mini training. And as I said at the beginning, if you have been considering using Udemy as a platform for your course, or if you have no idea what Udemy is right now and you have no idea what I'm talking about, then hold on, because what we're going to talk about is the pros and the cons of using Udemy as a platform for your course. Complete disclaimer here. I'm not affiliated with Udemy in any way. They don't know I'm telling you this stuff. They may or may not like it. When we go through the video, we'll see. This has no affiliation to them whatsoever. This is just my opinion of their platform. And as always, I encourage you to make your own decision based on what's right for you. So let's go. Pros. Udemy is a pre-designed website which hosts courses. What that means is they've worked out a lot of the bugs for you. So if you're wondering about how to store your videos, they sort that out for you. If you're wondering about what format to put things in, they sort that out for you. If you're wondering about how to take payments and send emails, they sort all that out for you. It's big, it's been running a long time, and they know what they're doing. So if the tech side of things is freaking you out, using something like Udemy can be really useful because then you don't have to worry about it. Someone else is doing that for you. So definitely a pro. Number two, were we counting these? We're counting these now. Number two, pro number two is that they have been around a long time and they are big. Udemy is a big platform. I'd list you some numbers, but I don't know them. But it is big. Hundreds of thousands of users, hundreds of thousands of courses, I would assume, definitely thousands of courses, lots and lots of options. So as a platform, its list is huge, which means putting your course on there, your course has exposure to lots of people, and I mean lots. If you have a really small list or you're just starting out in business or you're not really sure what you're doing in terms of list building, again, this can be really good for you because they're sorting it out for you. You don't have to worry about that. So, two very definite pros. Downside, let's talk cons. Con number one, we will number these ones. Con number one, downside to using Udemy. It's not your list. Yes, they have exposure to lots of different people, and yes, you can put your course there. But when people sign up for your course via Udemy, they're not signing up for your list. They are signing up to the course on Udemy, which is on Udemy's platform, which belongs to them, not you. Your list, the number of people who subscribe to you via email or have signed up for something you have, is not getting any bigger. Theirs is. Now that in itself is a pro and a con, kind of. Does it really matter? Well, it depends. Are you getting great exposure? Yes. Can you possibly drive those people back to your list? Yes. There's possibilities, but you need to know very clearly that it's not your list. People who sign up for your course, students who enroll through Udemy are enrolling to Udemy, not to you, and there's a difference there. Con number two, you lose control of price. When you put your course on Udemy, by all means you can define some of the pricing, but they control if it goes on sale and they control the sale price. What that means is that you could find a very high-end course you've created being sold for quite a low-end fee. Now, I believe you have some control over this, but bear in mind that even if you can control how high or how low they go, they choose when it goes on sale, not you. So you as the owner of the course still have no control over the final end price because they're going to determine when that goes on sale for you. Now, again, this isn't necessarily a completely bad thing. I mean, they're getting you all the people coming through the door, they're doing lots of the stuff for you. Does it really matter? Well, that's up to you. It depends on the product you're building and how solid you are around your price and how high value your course is and all these sorts of things. But remember that you're not in control of it. Con number three, and again, this is two-sided. There is a very strict guidelines as to how you have to build your course for Udemy. That includes how you record your videos and how long they need to be, how you structure your PDFs, what format you put your files in, what structure you build your course in, whether you have beginnings and ends and all the rest of it is very, very clearly defined by them. And if you want to build a course to go on Udemy, you must build it to their standards. Now, as a course designer, I actually don't think this is such a bad thing. They have some really good standards, but you need to be aware of it. When you build a course for Udemy, you're building it for them. It's not necessarily the way you would have built it. You don't have the same freedom and flexibility to move things around and change formats and put things in different places because it's not yours, it's theirs. Now, the content and the IP belongs to you still, but the list, the price, All of that sort of thing belongs to them. They control those things. So Udemy pros and cons. Yeah, there are pros and there are cons. Should you use it? Well, that's entirely up to you. Yeah. At the moment, I've chosen not to put any courses on Udemy because I like to have more control over the things I do. I like to define how much they cost. I like to decide what goes first. I like to decide what format it goes in. I like to be in control. It's just the way it is. But there again, should you put your course there? Well, it depends. Yes, it can be great for getting exposure in front of a huge list. Yes, it can be great for starting out, especially if you don't have a big list, because you can leverage some of the excitement that goes on in Udemy. There are thousands of courses on there, so you are going to be one course among many, but it could be a good platform to get started. I'm going to finish this, as always, by saying that I'm neither right nor wrong, but purely trying to, I'm going to finish this, like always, by saying that I'm neither right nor wrong, just trying to show you some of the ways you can do this. So I'd like to hear from you. What's your opinion of using Udemy as a platform? Have you used it? Would you use it? Would you never use it? Tell me down below in the comments box, what do you feel about using Udemy as a platform for your course? And as always, I will see you in the next video.